Welcome everyone back to the channel. My name is LaddieDog, and today we're going to be doing a base showcase on a basic build that I did that works extremely well against hordes, roaming hordes, just any type of zombie defense where your security is maximized. So if you are doing base work, you're not going to be that disturbed if something comes at you. So we're going to jump right into it. So right here, this wood fort is just going to be my basic garage. You can build something different, but this is where I normally keep my bike during night or when I'm unloading and loading things for my loot trips. Now from here, you can put a wooden hatch on top. We're going to come right up. This is my entrance into my base. As you can see, there is a 3-level high wall around here, and normally this is up and locked, so in case people do try to get in, the best they can do right now at my 3-level high is jump on the ledge and be on the outside wall. Now later on, I would be expanding this up to about 6 just for effect to make it more look like a badass castle. So you get down here, the drawbridge is lowered, and you're gonna see how this is done. It's cobblestone up top, a little flagstone just for my liking, a little wood inside once again for cosmetics, and as you can see, it's gonna be equal on all 4 sides. I just do all 4 sides because you never know which way a horde's gonna come from or what you're gonna defend from. Same on each side except for my entrance side, as you can see where I get in. Now my entrance, I'm gonna put a ladder here later on, but I just made a little jump thing, secured with a little wooden hatch, and down we go to the meat of my base. Inside, as you see, I do have a generator running right up here. It's just on half blocks, and there is glass on top because I just like the look of glass, honestly. Inside here we have my Chem Station, a couple forges, cement mixer, workbench, all the meat of your base that you're going to need to produce your products. I also have all my loot contained on these walls, and a little bit of light so I can see without a flashlight. Down below you can see I have glass down here, and that's because, come down here, this is actually where I have all my tilled dirt, and this is where I keep my farm safe, where I can grow all my corn, potatoes, coffee, whatever I need. And this half is fertilized, and this half, well, I just haven't made enough yet because we're only on day 24. So we come outside, and we're going to notice something. So I have 2 ways in and out down here, and we come to my defense part. As you can see, turn on my headlamp here, we kind of have like a tunnel of death. Now how it first started was, to get to day 7, I did this up 3 high with flagstone, and my poles were actually just upgraded wood. Eventually tore that out to make cobblestone for day 14, and day 21 it became concrete. I turned the spikes upside down so that when zombies come up on it, they don't bob around, they run straight on it, and their legs break off. They'll fall and they'll crawl all the way up to the wall, and actually, I don't know if this was a glitch before, but there's definitely a bug, or I guess you call it an exploit. It's not necessarily a glitch, but when they come up on this wall, they won't swing at it. They'll keep crawling like they're trying to get through it, but they won't hit the block. It's really weird, and it's really overpowered. I didn't know this when I first started, but I was like, wow, that's really cool in the player's behalf. So you can fight them, you can just hit them with spike club, you know, have guns, whatever you want, but the blade will take care of most of these zombies. Now later on, I'm going to add some lights up top here and inside the tunnel just for effect, but you just got to be careful when you have the blade like this, because if it does knock them down, sometimes when they fall they'll hit, and they'll hit the wall there on the side. Now I just upgraded to concrete because that's probably the most damage that's going to be taken. But if they do break the wall in this build, they're still in the courtyard where you're safely defended by these pillars. And all 4 corners look the same. It's going to be pillars here, poles there, and my kill zone. All 4 sides are all equal. Now inside here I do have some lights. I have 3 on each row, but if I were to redo this again, I'd probably put 4 down, or maybe just on the walls or up here. I don't really like the electricity setup, but it does work during night, so I mean I can't be that mad at it. So for the most part, that is the defense part. It easily works, and it crushes zombies. I mean, it is a very heavy resource base, but it works absolutely fine. And actually, to show you how it first started, to get to day 7, I started with just a flagstone up to level 3, so I originally kept my loot, and I built my little outer up 3 as well. I didn't have the ceiling, none of that. It's very basic, very easy to get broken into base. In this build, I didn't do much looting, but I did do a lot of grinding. As you can see, this base is very resource heavy, but its security is unmatched. So you come up here, And I put these blocks like this just because they kind of like the tower look of it when you're on the ground. And I'll kind of come down here and show you what it's like. I did a ramp going outward, 5 wide, and then I just went back with the blocks, covered around spikes. And this just hopes if the zombies come running in at you, you see how they just kind of glide around the wall and get hit. On the outside, I put not a ramp, but a wedge, and then a wedge tip, upgraded it, so when zombies do run for the spikes, they go up the ramp, and they'll go on the spikes. It works very well. Something that makes the base absolutely broke if you want it to be, you go on the other side of this wall, dig down 1 level, put electric fence posts right across where this is. If any crawlers or anyone gets hit, it'll automatically bring them up from the electrocution, and the blade will kill them all. It was a little heavier on electricity for your base, but it's very simple. And as you can see, all the way around, I do have spikes on the outside in case the horde does not come in. But since it is such a wide opening for zombies, it does attract them in very fine, and it made a very easy horde night. Now for my ramp, I know it's made out of wood, but that's just kind of what I want. I want kind of a wooden look. I do have a shotgun turret, so if some zombie were to start attacking my area here, I have a sensor, a siren that lets me know, hey, my actual garage might be in trouble on this side, but this turret will take care of anything in this path as well. Eventually, I was gonna make and am gonna make 3 more defense posts and probably put some type of turret in there. Probably SMGs if I could get it, but that's super late game. And as you see in the courtyard here, it's pretty simple as well. On my day 14 horde, before I got the full wall up, I think I only got half. I just put wood spikes here to kind of absorb some of the damage. And one thing that is a problem with this base right now, because I do have ground here, just non-blocks, is if a screamer screams, sometimes they get spawned in here. So I would keep wooden spikes on the inside until you have everything, you know, filled out. And however you want to do it, I mean, you can make certain areas, you know, a huge farm, you could make one area your forage area, you can make one area your workbench area. Overall, I'd keep the main part of your heat inside of the base, so if a screamer does come, it's not towards one side or the other, and has a fair chance of just going in. Because the screamer does want to get towards the heat on your map, and normally your blades will take care of it. Now, you don't always have to have your blades on, you can turn those off anytime, but I like to keep them on. I mean, I can wrench a couple of cars down or get some oil shell, and just it takes care of itself, and it's an easy investment. But that's it for this tour, guys. This is just an above little aerial view. As you can kind of see how the design is actually all 4 corner equally leveled out. I hope you enjoyed the base tour, and I hope it gives you some ideas on Alpha 16 how to implement traps, electricity, and just overall how to have a great secure base. If you do like the base, feel free to leave a like, you know, it always helps me. It says, yes, I do like these types of bases. And if you like 7 Days material and tutorials themselves, feel free to hit that subscribe button, as I do post stuff weekly for you guys as well. But till next time, my name is Laddydog. I hope you enjoyed this different style of video, and I'll see you later, guys.